And we're rolling. Hey guys, this is Frank again, bringing you another how-to video here. If you guys found this video, it's probably because you guys are having some issues with your taillights on your F-body Camaro. One of the things that happens is a little bit of condensation gets inside your taillights, and then it makes your plugs that your light bulbs plug into rust. And when they rust, they don't get a good connection. Therefore, when you press the brake or when you put the blinker on, the light doesn't light up. And that's exactly the problem that I'm having with my car, and I'm guessing you guys are having the same problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys how I'm going to take care of that. It's pretty simple. Just going to take out the headlight, or take out the tail light, take out all your bulbs, and then there's rust on the contacts. You just need to get some sandpaper. You need to clean the rust off the contacts, and you're not going to clean all the rust off of them, but you just need to clean it enough off so you can get some electrical charge to go from your connector to your light bulb. And then I've got a cleaning solution that I'm going to put in there, and then some electrical grease also, just to make it so that it doesn't rust again. You really don't need very many tools at all to remove the tail light and to fix your connections. Everything actually just pulls up. You know, it just lifts right up. There's a little plastic things underneath here. That little white plastic thing. You know, so it's, as far as removing the tail light, it's really easy. You know, they got these little wing nuts right here, little plastic. You pull those off. There's one here, and there's another one further in there, and the tail light comes right off. But the important stuff is right here. You need to have some sandpaper. I've only got some 600 grit sandpaper with me, so I'm hoping that will be enough. And once I get it sanded, I'm then going to use some of this electric cleaner, and I'm going to spray this into it, and I'm going to let it dry. And then after I let it dry, I'm then going to, there's three bulbs that I'm going to be replacing. There's the blinker, the brake, and the backup light, the reverse light. So that's what these three lights are right here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this electrical grease. I'm going to put it right on. You can see there's the metal right there and the metal right there. That's how the electricity goes to the bulb, makes the bulb light up. So I'm just going to put a little dab of grease on each side and then stick it in the socket, and that should work. Oh, I almost forgot. You can't really do anything without a good beer, and if you don't have a good beer, grab a Rolling Rock. Alright, so I have pulled off my tail light. I've got my tail light right there, and if you notice, a couple of your connections actually have the same connector on it, so you want to just, it's a good idea to label, you know, like this is my blinker, this one's reverse, you know, and this one is my brake light, you know, and this one's a parking light, so that one, it's the only one that's different, so it doesn't really matter. As you can see, the light bulbs, they just lift right out. Easy as that. And I'm only going to do one at a time because all the light bulbs look the exact same. There's a little number on them that's different, but I'm just going to do them one at a time. So here's my 3156. This is my blinker, and this is some of my bulb grease. You can see I've got a little connector here and a little piece of metal right here. So I'm just going to put a little dab of grease on that side. And a little dab of grease on this side. That's all you need. You don't need very much. You don't need very much. And then I'm just going to stick this right in the socket. And basically what this does is this will just stop any moisture from getting back into the system and making it rust again. 0% Look at that. It's blinking. That's my blinker. It's working now. Now if you do run into this situation and your brake lights have stopped working because it's rusty, it's important to actually take a good look at your brake light housing. And if you notice after it rains, you've got some water, you've got some condensation that sits in there for a few days, then it's probably going to be a good idea for you to replace your tail lights, which isn't as easy as you would think, being the age of this car, and they actually don't make them anymore. You can buy the aftermarket Euro style ones, but I think those are kind of ugly, so I wanted to keep the OEM look. So I actually found some on eBay, and so I went ahead and I bought these. Came off of a 99. Mine's a 2002, but these things are practically in new condition. There's a slight scratch on, well, not on this one, but on the other one there's a slight scratch on the reverse lens, but other than that slight scratch, they're brand new. And as far as putting the light back in, it's the exact opposite. You just stick these in these sockets right here in the appropriate holes on the back of your new light housing, and then you screw it in with the two plastic wing nuts, and you're good to go. And then you probably want to do the other side as well. It's a good idea to change all your light bulbs, even if some of them aren't out. While you have it out, it's no big deal. It's about $12 to replace every single one of your light bulbs. My reverse light was the only one that was working on my driver's side, but I still took the bulb out. I threw the bulb away. I sanded the connectors. I sprayed the electrical cleaner on it, and then I put the dab of light bulb grease on the new bulb, and I stuck it in. So now I've got fresh lights and freshly cleaned sockets on every bulb on my driver's side. So I'm actually going to do the passenger side too. All my lights are okay on the passenger side, but I'm just going to do it anyways just because I'm here. And that's pretty much it. And it's easy as that. I mean, it took me longer to set up my video camera and remember to say the right things, and than it did for me to actually change out the tail light and all the light bulbs. And the 600 grit sandpaper worked just great. I just folded it up. I got a little strip, and I folded it up just like this, and I just shoved it in between the connectors, and I just, in and out. You know how you do it, in and out until you're done, and then I blew in a little bit to get any of the dust out, and then I shot the electrical connector clean in, and it was good as new. My next video actually is going to be, if you notice in the back of my car here, I've got a new set of tires and rims. I picked those tires and rims up at a swap meet last week, and they're chrome. I'm not into the chrome, and they've got a little bit of curb rash and stuff on it. So I'm actually going to refinish the tires, the rims, and I'm gonna paint them, and I'm gonna do a video on that as well. And the link for that will be down below in the description. I'm gonna do that this weekend. All right. So hey, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. If you've got a better idea, a better way to do what I just did, please make that comment too. I'm not going to be a jerk and say, no, my way is the only way to do it. There's lots of ways to do it. My way worked. So again, thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.